Hello guys! Today, we'll be talking about the latest transfer rumors involving Vinicius Jr. and Diomande, Barcelona's big decision on Ferran Torres, and what the future holds for Julian Alvarez. We've also got more transfer updates from Chelsea, PSG, Bayern Munich, and plenty of other football headlines. So, let's jump straight into today's football news. We begin with two of the biggest names in this summer's transfer market, Vinicius Jr. and Diomande. Over the last few days, reports have linked Vinicius with a sensational move away from Real Madrid, while Diomande has been heavily connected with a transfer to the Spanish giants. But today, the story took an interesting turn. Rock Nation, the agency representing both players, released an official statement strongly criticizing what it described as false and misleading reports published by several media outlets. The agency said it could no longer remain silent while unprofessional reports continued spreading information without any factual basis. According to the statement, these stories not only create confusion among fans, but also damage the reputation of their clients. One detail that quickly caught the attention of supporters was that Diomande himself liked the statement on social media. That small gesture immediately sparked fresh debate. Some fans interpreted it as a clear sign that Diomande fully supports his agency and wants to shut down the growing transfer rumors. Others believe it simply shows that he is frustrated with the amount of speculation surrounding his future. As for Vinicius Jr., questions about his future continue to dominate the headlines. The Brazilian remains one of Real Madrid's most important players, but until a contract renewal is officially signed, speculation is unlikely to disappear. Several clubs continue to monitor the situation, although there is still nothing official suggesting that Vinicius is preparing to leave the Santiago Bernabeu. The same applies to Diomande. Real Madrid continue to be linked with the talented winger, but there has been no official confirmation that a deal has been completed. For now, everything remains speculation, and football fans will have to wait for official announcements before drawing any conclusions. Staying in Spain, let's move to another important Barcelona story. Ferran Torres has been linked with several clubs throughout the transfer window, with Paris Saint-Germain reportedly showing interest in signing the Spanish forward. However, according to the latest reports, Barcelona have no intention of selling him. Club officials reportedly see Ferran as an important part of Hansi Flick's plans for the upcoming season. The German coach is said to have personally asked the board not to approve any transfer involving the Spanish international. That request appears to have been accepted. Instead of preparing a sale, Barcelona are expected to begin discussions over a new contract once the transfer window officially closes. Although Ferran still has time remaining on his current deal, the club want to secure his future and reward him for his performances. Keeping Ferran could also create another interesting consequence in the transfer market. Let's talk about Julian Alvarez. The Argentine striker has been linked with several top European clubs over recent months, but according to the latest reports, his options are becoming increasingly limited. Atletico Madrid remain determined not to sell one of their biggest stars, especially to direct rivals like Real Madrid or Barcelona. The only way either Spanish giant could realistically sign Julian would be by activating his massive release clause, something that appears extremely unlikely. Paris Saint-Germain had also been mentioned as a possible destination. However, if PSG continue pushing to sign Ferran Torres instead, that opportunity may disappear as well. Arsenal have also appeared in transfer rumors involving Julian Alvarez, but reports now suggest the Premier League club are prioritizing other attacking targets. If those reports are accurate, another possible destination could also be ruled out. As things stand today, Julian Alvarez looks increasingly likely to remain at Atletico Madrid. Of course, football changes very quickly during the transfer window. One unexpected offer can completely transform the situation overnight. But for now, all signs point toward the Argentine staying exactly where he is. Now, let's head over to England, where Chelsea have officially completed another signing. The Blues have confirmed the arrival of Argentine fullback Valentin Barco. The talented 21-year-old has signed a long-term contract that will keep him at Stamford Bridge until 2033. Chelsea continue following the same transfer strategy we've seen over the past few seasons by investing heavily in young players with enormous potential. Another goalkeeper is also attracting plenty of attention this summer. According to reports, Paris Saint-Germain have submitted an offer worth around €33 million for Parma goalkeeper Zion Suzuki. The French champions are now believed to be ahead of Juventus in the race to sign the Japanese international. Suzuki has impressed with his performances in Italy and continues to establish himself as one of the most promising young goalkeepers in European football. Let's continue with another story that has caught plenty of attention across Europe. According to reports from France, Kvicha Kvaratskhelia has emerged as one of the leading candidates to win this year's Ballon d'Or. The interesting part is that he didn't even play at the World Cup. If he were to win the award, he would become the first player since 1978 to lift the Ballon d'Or without appearing at football's biggest tournament during the same year. That shows just how impressive his performances at club level have been over the past season. Now let's return to Real Madrid. The Spanish giants have also reacted to FIFA's controversial proposal involving the future of the World Cup. In an official statement, the club welcomed the decision to stop the project, arguing that football competitions should never become financial assets designed purely for commercial profit. Real Madrid stressed that tournaments like the World Cup represent the history, passion, and tradition of football, and should always remain focused on the sport itself rather than outside business interests. Let's move over to Germany. Bayern Munich continues searching for the perfect long-term partner for Harry Kane. According to the latest reports, the Bundesliga champions are interested in Benjamin Sesko. The Slovenian striker has enjoyed an outstanding rise over the last few seasons, thanks to his physical presence, finishing ability, and intelligent movement inside the penalty area. Bayern reportedly see him not only as someone who can compete alongside Harry Kane, but also as a player capable of eventually replacing the England captain in the future. Considering Kane is now entering the later stages of his career, Bayern are already planning ahead to make sure they remain one of Europe's strongest attacking teams. Sesko has attracted interest from several top clubs across Europe, so Bayern could face strong competition if they decide to make a serious move before the transfer window closes. That wraps up today's football news update. As always, remember that until clubs make official announcements, many transfer stories remain rumors, and situations can change very quickly. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another football news update. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.